All right, tonight I'm running the 94 Daytona 500. First race of the season, so no need to look at the points. All right, this is Daytona. 100% is 200 laps, 42 cars in this race. I'm using the updated AI Super Speedway, or updated Super Speedway AI by AI Line Mod, which is designed to be run at a low opponent strength. So I'm doing 88%. Realistic, all boxes checked. Qualify fast. Cloudy 60. I hope it's not cloudy for the race, but we'll see. All right, let's go to qualifying. Cloudy 60 still. And when it's cloudy, if you just floor it coming off pit road, the car will spin around. When it's clear, you don't have to worry about it, but even with the restrictor plate, the car will spin around if it's cloudy. One of the annoying things about having to race in the cloudy weather. So this is just the default Daytona track, but I've done some changes to it. I changed the dash line down on the separating the apron from the racing surface, because back in '94 they didn't have the out of bounds rule. I also removed all the light poles from the turns, as they didn't get lights here until 1998. And then it has the updated Super Speedway AI from AI Line Mod installed. So there's different values in the track any file and different LP files. That's to make the racing a lot more like it was in the 90s. The other big change is got the AI Line Mod also gave me the 22-gallon fuel cell EXE, so I could run this race with the 22-gallon fuel cell instead of running it with the 13-gallon fuel cell. As back in the 90s, they ran the 22-gallon fuel cells here. So it says I should be able to go 63 laps, I think, on a tank of fuel. In order to do the race on 2 pit stops, I got to go at least 67. I don't know that I'll make it to 67, but I'll check that as the race goes on. I don't think it's going to go caution free anyway, so it don't really matter.
There's the checkered flag.
18th. All right, 18th is about where I figured I would qualify, but I don't want to be in that outside lane. I would much rather be on the inside. On the inside, you can go into the corner and go 3 wide right off the start. But on the outside, you're just kind of stuck behind the guy in front of you. So like I'll be stuck behind Rusty Wallace. I won't be able to pass him. So I'll just have to go a few laps and wait for an opening. Let's see. Okay, Mark Martin's on the pole. Schrader, Irvin, Earnhardt, Rudd, Labonte. I'm starting right behind Rusty Wallace. Kyle Petty to my inside. Mast behind Petty. And then Brett Bodine behind me. All right, so turn 1 and 2, I think I'll be a little faster. Well, I mean, it'll take a little bit, but if they're bunched up, then I think I'll be faster in turn 1 and 2. The AI they're a lot better at drafting, I feel like. Like, they suck up to the car in front of them a lot better than the player car does. So I'll just be trying to get to the bottom, and hopefully if the cars get a little bunched up, that'll help me make my way towards the front. You do have to kind of watch out in turn 3. Sometimes the cars will try and go 4 wide and they wreck. I've seen that once or twice since I've been practicing this. And also if you're on the outside going down the back straightaway, I'm gonna come down and try and like kind of crowd the inside car onto the apron, just to try and prevent the guy from behind him from trying to pass him, and then I'm 3 wide on the outside. I don't want to be in that position, so I'll crowd the dude onto the apron, and then the car behind the guy who's trying to pass me won't be able to get under him. So then I'll be able to be in the middle. The only problem with that is as I go down to crowd the guy, then the cars on the outside line will try and go around me, and then I'll be 3 wide in the middle. And that's not really a good spot to be, but it is what it is. I think that's better than being 3 wide on the outside and potentially 4 wide depending on where the other cars are, and that's when they could end up wrecking. Let's see. I hope it turns clear. No, it's cloudy. Okay, I'm not too worried about it being cloudy.
Drivers,
but
to your cars.
In the README for the Super Speedway AI, it does say that in cloudy weather, sometimes cars can get up into the wall, and I did see that last night. I did some practice laps in the cloudy weather, and Brett Bodine got up against the wall in turn 3. So, just another thing to look out for. But I think it'll be okay. All right, yeah, 22 gallons, 63 laps. I got to go at least 67 to make it on 2 stops. I don't think I'll be able to go that far to 67, so I think there's going to have to be 3 stops in the race. All right, I think I'm ready to go. I've done a lot of practicing here lately, so I think it should be okay. I just want to have a clean race, no wrecks, no DNFs.
Drivers, start your engines!
Just get to the end. Love seeing some different paint schemes out here. Like that Jeff Bodine paint scheme, I just love that car. Ken Schrader on the outside pole, he's going to be good this season, I think. In real life, he finished, I think, 3rd. He didn't win any races, but he had a really good year. Same thing with Morgan Shepherd. He didn't, I don't think he won in 94. He might have. I don't think he did. I think he won in 93 at Atlanta. I don't think he won in 94, but he should have a good season too. He'll be really consistent, so I wouldn't be surprised if him and Ken Schrader win a race or 2 this season. All right, it's a long race. Just take it easy. No need to get any wrecks, especially in the first 150 laps. But I want to try and get to the bottom as soon as I can. I don't want to be stuck on the outside and go all the way to the back. And I think there will be some stragglers.
Get ready now.
That we end up lapping pretty quickly. Probably by like lap 30 or around lap 30, if they're by themselves.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Car inside.
Alright, looks like there might be an opening behind Musgrave here if I can slide into it before Brett Bodine gets in it. Nah, he's going to take it. Alright, here we go.
Clear inside. Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still
Oh,
there.
someone's blowing up.
Clear.
Where are they at?
Car outside. Clear outside.
I didn't see who it was.
There's an accident in turn 3.
Yeah, I think it might have been Jeff Gordon. I thought they were going to come down up to the low line. I thought I was going to have to go on the grass, but They were kind of staying high there. No caution. Somebody must have spawned in that mess, but
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear.
all right. Well, I think Earnhardt made it to the lead, but he didn't stay there. Ricky Rudd got back in front, so I don't know. Ricky Rudd might have the fastest car.
Still there.
Got pretty lucky with that guy blowing up. I was able to make a bunch of positions. I'm still in that lead draft, so
Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
you know that. So coming off turn 2 that time, Rick Mast goes to the apron. I go down to block him, but it kills the momentum down there, and then all the cars just draft by on the outside like Waltrip there. Oh, clip the apron a little bit. See, I wish Rick Mast would just draft me. All right, this group of 5 cars can pull away from me if they don't get to racing.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
All right, Earnhardt's going back to the lead.
Car inside.
All right, we're coming up on a slow car.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Looks like Jeff Purvis.
Car outside. Still there.
Earnhardt couldn't get under him.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear
Bonnie was a little slow getting into turn one that time.
Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. The next car is the leader. Car inside.
Boy, Rick surprised me there. I was looking at Rudd, and then all of a sudden Rick Mast was making a move under me. All right, I don't want to be the last car in this line, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have a choice here. If I don't have help from
Clear.
behind, I don't know if I can keep up with them. Looks okay. I think my car is a tick faster in the cloudy weather. And a lot of the fast cars got stuck in that second group when that guy blew up. Like Ernie Irvin's back there somewhere. All right, see, I can't let these guys get away from me here. I don't know. This is a pretty big gap. I kind of hit the brake a little bit going into one under Rick Mast. So I was kind of sliding up into him, and I think that might have just cost me. Yeah, I think I'm too far back. I'm not going to catch him. Yeah, see, without having help behind me, it's really hard to stay in a group. It's more convenient to just be able to ride behind people and not have to look in the mirror all the time, but I just can't keep up. All right, well, that second group is 8 seconds back, so they're going to catch me here pretty soon. How big is that group? Okay, that group is from, wow, like 9th to 28th or 27th. That's like the whole field back there. And then there's a huge group behind them. It was Jeff Gordon that blew up. Boy, look at the leaders, man. They are gone. Fall out of the draft and they just leave you. All right. How's the fuel looking? It says I can go 27 more. All right, here comes the second group.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
See, they kind of check up going into one there.
Car outside.
And that helps give me a little bit of a run, but hitting the brake just kills my momentum. All right, coming up on 2 cars. I think that's Rick Mast is one of them.
Outside.
It's like he's fallen out of that lead group, and I think the other one might be Bobby Labonte. And if I did my math right, it looked like I could go 57 laps when I take a fuel. Yeah, 58. Something like that. So definitely going to have to do 3 stops.
Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
All tires look fine.
Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car
I think
outside.
I'm still
You're
going to
on the
do...
bottom, 3 wide, car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
All right, it looks like Mark is getting in the middle.
Clear.
I think I can get away with just doing 2 tire stops.
Still there.
But getting a full tank of gas,
Still there.
it may not really save much time doing just 2
Still
tires.
there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
get out of the way, buddy.
Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh, Rusty, Rusty, Rusty. That was dangerous. I was looking at my tires. I got a little tap from Rusty.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there.
Trying to see what tire looks worse. The worst one is the left front, it looks like.
Still there.
So I'm thinking I'll just get left side tires.
Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Changing just the left sides this time. Left sides only.
All right, 9 laps till the pit stops. Ooh, really slow car here.
Inside. Clear inside.
Grissom. Someone's on the apron here. that? That was Jeff Burton. John Andretti.
Clear. Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Clear.
Alright, I'm going to stay right here on the bottom. Hopefully some of these guys start pitting behind me. I can see when they're coming in. I thought I'd be able to go a little bit further, like a couple laps further. No one's coming in yet. I don't want to go on with a whole bunch of other cars. Even though it'll help with the draft, it's get really congested coming on pit road.
Clear outside. Outside. We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash. Clear.
Okay. A bunch of them just went on pit road. Alright, I think I'm going to have to come in this time or I'll start sputtering. So I'm going to stay on the bottom here and hope I don't get run over.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Alright, not bad. Alright, where's my pit stall? I'm looking for the 76. Out of the way, Hut.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. The leader's pitting now. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got trouble. Entering the tri-oval.
Uh-oh. Am I on the lead lap? I'm pretty sure I should still be on the lead lap, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, well hopefully we wrecked out a bunch of more cars, and it didn't make sense to get 2 tires because filling the tank full of fuel took 15 seconds, and you can get 4 tires in that amount of time.
Pit road is closed.
It's like people wreck trying to get on pit road.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 8 car.
Alright, well I'd like to come in again. I don't want to give up track position, but I want to get 4 fresh tires. Well, 2 more fresh tires at least. And top it off with fuel. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Stay behind the 8 car. Pit road is now open.
Alright, well
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
I'm gonna pit again.
Past the 18 car. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. The pace cars on the back straight. Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 19 car.
Alright, I should still be on the lead lap. Unfortunately, I think I might be the last car on the lead lap, though. I don't know if that worries me too much, though. Yeah, there's only 22 cars on the lead lap. Alright, what lap was that? That was about lap 58. I'd like to see what happened with that wreck. It looked like a bunch of guys were just stacking up trying to come on pit road or something. Alright, there's going to be a bunch of lap cars on the inside line. I'll be I think the last car on the outside line. When the green comes out, I tend to accelerate faster than the AI, so I should be able to get low and pass some dudes going into 1. And then hopefully there's just no like really slow car on the inside that just stacks everyone up. But I want to be on the low side definitely, because if they're going to try and go 4 wide and wreck going into 3, I don't want to be on the high side and get mixed up in it. All right. Wait, now it's showing me a lap down. Did I lose a lap being on pit road under caution? Yeah, okay, that's what happened. Okay, here's what happened. So, Rudd is the leader, Earnhardt's in second. They're right in front of me. I was kind of technically a lap down, but because I pit, I'm not on the tail end of the lead lap. I'm actually a lap down.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 19 car on the outside line.
All right, my spotter's telling me to stay on the outside line, though technically I'm a lap down. Yeah, so because I pit under the caution to get those other two tires, then I'm no longer on the tail end of the lead lap. Now I'm actually a lap down. I don't know why they're making me start on the outside line. I should be up there behind the 32. Boy, it always gets all messed up when there's cautions and people are on pit road. All right, well, not to worry too much. I mean, Schrader, even though I'm a lap down and he's 2 minutes behind, we're basically like racing for position. It's just that Ricky Rudd is between us. So all these guys that are on the tail end are for position on this restart. So if I got up to the front, I could still be in third. It's just Earnhardt and Rudd didn't pit under the green flag, and so they got everyone down. Kind of like I did to a bunch of people at Atlanta in my 92 season. All right, whatever. Still a long way to go, so we'll see how it plays out. Ideally, I'd like to get in front of Rudd and Earnhardt. That would put me back on the lead lap technically, and then if there's a quick caution, I'd just get that lap back.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in.
All right, can't pass before the start-finish line, though.
Green, green, green. Car outside. Clear outside.
Ooh, I don't really want to go high. I think I just want to hug the bottom. But Purvis is really slow, and he's in this low lane. I think they'll probably knock him into the high lane here pretty soon.
Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Just be really careful through here.
Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
I'm in front of Earnhardt. Alright, I'm technically on the lead lap now. Because I'm right in front of Earnhardt. And I passed Rudd back there somewhere.
Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Here comes the leader. Outside. Clear.
Yikes! That was a risky move, but Earnhardt was about to pass me. Alright, don't do that again. I almost spun the car.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear outside.
Alright, Earnhardt was in the middle there, so I think I just got a little breathing room. He's back a few rows now. There's
Clear
Earnhardt
outside.
again.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there.
All right, I don't see Earnhardt back. Oh, I don't even Lake. I see Rudd now. Lots of mirror driving going on. We're coming up on a slow car.
Car outside.
Looks like Greg Sachs, I think, or Boy Allen. Looks like Boy Allen. Is Mark going to get under him? I don't think so.
Clear. Here comes the leader.
Yes, thank you, spotter.
Outside.
All right, there's Rudd on my outside now. Let's try and keep him in the high groove, and now Earnhardt's on the bottom. All right, Rudd is falling backwards, but now Rudd is right on my bumper. Or Rudd's falling backwards, but now Earnhardt's on my bumper.
Outside.
Oh, now he's on the outside of me. Coming up on another slow car. All right, Earnhardt's going to get passed.
Clear outside. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside.
All right, I got back by Earnhardt.
Outside.
That worked out. So I'm technically on the lead lap, but there's only like 6 cars on the lead lap right now. Just gonna keep hugging the bottom.
Car outside.
I'll let him have the outside.
Still there. Clear.
Well, I came all the way from the back up to second in line on the restart, so I don't think, my car is not good enough to win. If I was in front, they would just blow by me on the outside. But it looks like it would be good enough to finish second. Still gotta get this lap back though. All right, I think this looks like Mayfield in the Shoney's car.
Car outside. Still there.
Oh, ooh, that was a close one.
Clear outside.
Who's that? Hud Strickland? Strickland coming off pit road. Alright, Rudd's first car on that outside line. I don't want him to pass me, but I may not have a choice here. Alright, well, most of these cars I'm around, last pit, right before that caution came out on like lap 58. So I think they're going to pit again on 116. I came in and topped off on the caution, so I may be able to go like 1 or 2 laps further, which would be good in case we're going to have another accident of cars coming on pit road. So I think I'm going to try and stay out an extra lap or 2, and then maybe I can get my lap back. High there.
Outside. Still there.
I think there's some new skid marks there in turn 2, right up against the wall. Or I just haven't seen them before.
Clear outside. Car outside.
All right, Rudd is right behind me now. So he would be the leader.
Here comes the leader.
I'll let him take that outside.
Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. There are the cross flags. We're halfway home.
Halfway.
Still there.
All right, now I'm technically a lap down
Clear
again.
outside. Car outside.
But so are a lot of people, so
Still
it's
there.
not
Clear.
it's not too bad being a lap down in this situation.
Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Still there.
All right,
Clear.
pit stops in
Car
16
outside.
laps.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
I think I said the AI would start pitting on 116. All right, so it looks to me, if I'm doing my math right, the AI are probably going to have to pit on 116 or 117.
Outside.
or start pitting on 116 or 117, I can go to 120.
Still there.
So I'm going to try and stay out to 120 and see if I can catch a fortuitous caution from people wrecking going on pit road or coming off pit road or whatever.
Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
All right, here comes Purvis again. Morgan Shepherd's trying to go on the outside of him, but I don't think that's going to work. Hopefully someone gets under him and I can go low. Okay, yeah. All right, he's going to slow up the high line. I'll stay low here.
Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear outside.
All right. You know, my car doesn't seem as fast as it was earlier, even right after the restart, but I think it might be because these 4 cars ahead of me are all really fast cars. And so they're kind of towing us and stretching the field out. Hopefully I could stay with these 4, though I'm thinking Michael Waltrip behind me is going to be able to catch back up. Right now there's only 3 cars on the lead lap. Earnhardt's in first, Rudd's in second, Shepherd's in third, and then Mark Martin, I guess he's more than 1 lap down. Yeah, Mark Martin must be 2 laps down somehow. So I'm technically in 4th. All right, this is a really good situation for pit stops. If I can hang with these 4 ahead of me, then I'm not in the middle of a pack when people start slamming on the brakes to come on pit road. Since I'm getting a full tank of fuel, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get 4 tires. Michael Waltrip jumps into my outside, but that's not going to work out for him. Okay, I can go 8 more laps. That'll be to 120. I think Rudd and Earnhardt are going to be able to go to 120 because they fit under the caution. And they stayed out an extra lap under green, so they may not pit till 121. But Shepard and Mark Martin, I think, are going to pit on like 116, 117. He's got to be ready.
We're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Looks like someone's coming off pit road. I think that's Dave Marcus. Or is that Jeff Bodine? All right, that's Jeff Bodine. All right, I don't think Rudd is going to pit this lap, or Earnhardt. Shepard and Mark Martin might. So I'm going to try and give them some room. Yeah, Earnhardt's trying to get high here. Okay, there they go. Okay, Rudd pit too.
Car inside.
That surprises me. I didn't think Rudd would pit. I figured he could still go another couple laps.
The leader. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear.
All right, see, Irvin's going high, so one of these guys is going to pit. Both of them did.
Outside.
All right.
Leader's pitting now.
Technically, I'm back on the lead lap now. If I could get a caution right now, that would be awesome. What is Brett Bodine doing? They're racing off pit road. Brett Bodine and Michael Waltrip there. All right, here's Bobby Labonte.
Car inside. We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash. Still there.
All right, I'm 3 wide on the outside with Morgan Shepard down there. Okay, we're good.
Clear inside.
I think Bobby will probably pit this lap. Yeah, there he goes. All right, Ernie hasn't pit yet. So I'll bet me and Ernie will be pitting on the next lap. Okay.
Inside.
Let's let Ernie get in front.
Clear.
All right, I think Ernie's going to come in this time. I'm going to come in behind him.
NASCAR's the leader.
It's like Morgan Shepard. Okay, he already pit, so don't have to worry about him. All right, I'm pitting this time.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
Well, that was pretty good. All right. For the 76. There it is.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Actually passed Ernie on pit road.
We'll give you 1 can of fuel. Here comes the leader. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside.
All right, if I could stay in front of Dale here, I think I'll still be on the lead lap.
Clear.
Yeah, just barely. Looks like Roy Allen just came off pit road. He's going pretty slow. Or he's just going another lap down. Gotta go, Sterling.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Clear.
Let Mikey have the high line. So, what lap did I hit? I think I was coming out at, I think I saw it said 80 to go. So I want to say I pit on lap 120. Which is what I was planning to pit on 120. I think that's how it worked out. So I can go 53 laps. And then I'm gonna have to get a splash of fuel. Well, 53 from here would be lap 177 about. So then it would just be 23 laps to go. And I'd have to get some gas. All right, catching up to a bunch of lap cars here. I can see Earnhardt back there. I don't think I can see Rudd. Maybe.
Car outside. Clear.
I just clipped the apron.
Still there.
That's not good.
Clear. Outside.
Too much mirror driving.
Still there.
Ernie got a good run. Got past Shepard.
Still there.
Just trying to keep Earnhardt behind me. So if a caution comes out, I can get this lap back.
Still there.
Or stay on the lead lap. If I could be one of only 5 cars on the lead lap, that would be pretty incredible. But I need a caution. Purvis, get out of the way.
Car outside.
See, Irvin, Shepard, and Mark Martin are in a line, and they're getting a tow off that group in front of them, and they've kind of pulled away here. That's okay as long as Earnhardt's behind me. Sorry, Hut.
Still there.
Oh my God. What is going on with Hut here?
Clear. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear.
You know, this is a little frustrating. I'm faster than these guys, but I can't just get behind them and slingshot them because I gotta block Dale. So I'm just kind of having to stick to the bottom and wait for those guys to get put up in the outside lane. Okay, Dale's in the middle, 3 wide.
Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Clear.
Yeah, look, Ernie, Morgan, and Mark Martin took off. And I don't really want to be in front here, but I don't know how to let someone go so I can follow them without letting Earnhardt or Ricky Rudd go. Alright, Rudd's on the outside.
Clear outside. Car outside. Here comes the leader. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there.
Alright, now I'm technically a lap down again.
Clear.
And Ricky Rudd is in first.
Car
I don't really like doing all this blocking, but I mean, I think I'm gonna lose Rudd and Earnhardt here if a faster car doesn't get in front of me. Should I let someone go? Okay, maybe Terry will get around me on the outside here.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside.
Okay, there's Hut Strickland coming off pit road. He's off sequence. All right, Terry should get in front of me here.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there.
Boy, and Terry just flies up there. I don't have the power to get up there and stay with him.
Still there. Clear outside.
Okay, I'll let
Car inside.
Schrader just let him go. There's a big gap here, so I should be
Clear.
able to get behind him and stay with this group. All right, it says I can go 28 more laps. There's 50 to go. So I'm gonna have to pit on 178, which means I'll need 22 laps of fuel. So if I can go 58 on a full tank, I should need half a tank. That should get me
Outside. Still there.
what's half of 58?
Still there. Still there.
I can't think. Okay,
Clear outside.
I can go 58 laps on a full tank. Half of that, oh, with the math, is that 29? Yeah, half of 58 is 29. Okay, so half a tank should get me 29 laps. And I'm gonna pit with 22 to go. A quarter of a tank won't be enough. I need half a tank. make sure my, yeah, 1 can. Make sure my crew chief gives me enough. And I'm not going to need tires. So I think I'll just say no tires.
Outside. Clear. No tires this time, guys. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Just checking projected laps. It says 20 projected laps. Should be pitting, yeah, 178.
Car outside. Still there. Clear.
Dusty trying to dive low on me going into 1.
Clear outside.
That was close. Mikey almost cut right down on Rudd there.
Car outside. Clear.
Gonna slide up in front of Mikey there, but he got a pretty good run coming off the turn.
Still there. Clear. Outside.
Catching up to Jeff Purvis again. All right, should be pitting in 10 laps.
Clear outside.
Yeah, 10 laps projected. Does it still say 1 can? Yeah.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
All right, I think the AI is going to start pitting here in the next couple laps. Looks like someone's on pit road right now. Still says 1 can. And Rudd was one of the first to pit on the last round of stops, so I think he might come in here in the next lap or two.
Outside. Looks like we're running low on fuel. Is that fuel pressure?
Okay, Rudd's pitting.
Come on in. Clear.
There he goes. Earnhardt just got in the wall. Schrader's getting under me.
Still there.
Not sure what happened to Earnhardt, but he just came off the turn and got in the wall.
Inside.
All right, I'm technically back on the lead lap now. I'm gonna stay out for a couple of laps. Still says one can. Those dudes slowing down from the high lane.
The leader's pitting now.
Leader being Earnhardt. I saw him go down pit road. If I could get a caution right now, that would be huge.
You're gonna have to come in for a splash.
Give me a caution. I kind of want to go one more lap. Are both of these guys going to pit? Yeah, they both pit. Okay, now I'm by myself, which is not ideal, but is what it is. I'm not getting tires, so maybe that'll give me an advantage on the stop. But I did pretty good on the pit stop last time, so hopefully I'll do all right. I probably should have went in that last time with Ernie. God, the car is like noticeably slower, and the engine sounds different when you're by yourself. Now Dick's kind of in the way here.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
All right, just get the gas and we'll get out of here. No tires. Don't overshoot the pit stall. Hope I didn't ruin the tires too much.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Okay, there's Ernie Irvin, Mark Martin, Morgan Shepherd. And I know they had gotten pretty far in front of us, so I think I'm okay here. If I can get over and maybe block these dudes. Is that them? Okay, that's Jeff Burton and Nemechek behind me. Okay, I guess I can let them go. Though it would have been good to draft with those two. I don't want them to run me over though. All right, now who's behind me? Marlin. And then Wallace, Bodine, Labonte, Earnhardt. All right, I think just getting gas and not getting tires helped on that pit stop. Helped me get out in front of those guys. There's only 22 to go. Tires are good enough, I think. I gotta block these guys as they come to lap me. Or you know what, I'll probably just stay on the bottom lane. I just don't want to get wrecked here. But I gotta stay in this draft. All right, I think that worked out okay.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside.
All right, Dale's on my outside. Rudd is 2 cars behind me. So I'm technically a lap down now. But I think at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm in a pretty good spot for a good finish.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear.
All right, so I'm not part of the lead battle, but I'm gonna get a good view of it. Ricky Rudd is the leader right now, and he's all over my bumper. And Dale Earnhardt's a couple rows back.
Clear.
Who would I rather win, Rudd or Earnhardt? I'm thinking Rudd. Maybe I should let him go and then keep blocking Earnhardt. I mean, Earnhardt's going to get a bunch of wins this year, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God, we're going to catch Strickland here at the worst possible moment. I almost wrecked Strickland earlier in the tri-oval. Sorry about that, buddy.
Clear outside.
Okay, someone's driving through the dirt up here.
Clear.
If I could get a caution, that would be great. No caution. Here's Earnhardt trying to make a move on Rudd right behind me. All right, Earnhardt's back in the lead. You're gonna have to pass me on the outside. Catching another slow car. I think that's Harry Gant. Yeah, Harry Gant in his last Daytona 500. Gonna catch him right going into the tri-oval.
Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside.
Gosh, it's a little tight there.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Here comes the leader. Still there. Still there. Here comes the leader. Still there. Here comes the leader. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
How my tires looking? I've been on these tires for like 70 laps, 70 something.
Car outside.
I was hitting buttons. I didn't see Terry was trying to
Still
make a
there.
move on me going into the tri-oval there. I almost cut right across his hood.
Clear.
All right, so a lot of these guys right here are positions, like Michael Waltrip, Terry Labonte, Brett Bodine, Sterling Marlin is in here somewhere. So ideally, Earnhardt would make a move here on Michael Waltrip. I would follow Earnhardt and then just keep following Earnhardt and finish as the first guy 1 lap down in front of all these dudes that I'm racing for position. Oh, shit.
Inside.
Rusty got under me. Couldn't block him fast enough.
Still there. Clear.
Alright, got back down. With the default AI, there's no way I would have gotten back down there. Would have gone all the way to the back of this group. I think that's the first time I've seen Ted Musgrave in this race. And though you can feel the worn tires in turn one. I remember playing NASCAR 4, and these LP files came from NASCAR 4, and the car kind of runs like NASCAR 4, where it's a little tight getting into turn one, especially as the tires wear.
Outside. Still there.
All right, well, Rusty is the only spot for me now. He's in 5th. I would have to pass him and Earnhardt here to get a top 5. How many more laps to go? Is this a white flag? Okay. White flag.
White flag. One more lap to go. Still there. Clear.
See, if I try and get behind Rusty to draft him, then Ken Schrader is going to get below me. So I can't do anything. I gotta just block. If I get by Earnhardt here, then I can make another lap, because I'll be back on the lead lap. But I don't think I'm going to get by him. No way, Schrader. All right, there it is. 6th.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Technically, Rusty
Great
Wallace
job,
is on the
buddy.
lead lap now, so he's still racing. He's still doing the final lap here.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 seconds. The race is over. Come on in.
Have some tea. All right. All right. Export 01 Daytona. Save 01 Daytona. All right. So Earnhardt wins it. Rudd second. And then Irvin Shepard and Mark Martin were in this group with me and everyone else. But they pulled away when we caught that group of lap cars. They got through it a lot faster than I did, and so they took off. So Irvin and Shepard, they ended up making up like 15 seconds. So they were pretty fast. Mark Martin was he must have been 2 laps down. Somehow he got 2 laps down on that caution or something. And so he was running with Irvin and Shepard, but he was still 1 lap down. So he must have been 2 laps down and made up his lap with those two. I end up, Rusty Wallace got his lap back right at the end there. He passed Dale Earnhardt, so I end up 6th. First car 1 lap down. Then Schrader, Michael Waltrip, Labonte, Brett Bodine, Sterling Marlin, Bobby Labonte, Lake Speed, Bill Elliott, Bobby Hamilton. I don't remember seeing Bobby Hamilton at all in that race. Mark Martin, Darrell Waltrip, Kyle Petty, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Bodine. So if that caution hadn't have come out when we were all pitting, then all of these cars 1 lap down would have been on the lead lap racing for position. It would have been interesting to see how the race would have played out if all of us were still on the lead lap. But that caution coming out right when we were pitting, that kind of jumbled up the field, and it put Earnhardt and Rudd, the only cars really on the lead lap. Let's see. And then only 2 DNFs. Yeah, Jeff Gordon, he blew up on like lap 5 or something. And then Grissom eventually went out too, but everyone else was still in there. Purvis was 14 laps down. I don't feel like I passed him that many times. He must have been stuck on pit road or something for a little while. I don't know. That's weird. All right. I want to see a couple replays here. Let's see if I can go back to the start. See what happened to Jeff Gordon and what happened to the field because I think the spotter, when Jeff Gordon blew up, the spotter said that there was like a crash in turn 3 or something. So I'm kind of curious what happened here. See, I started right behind Rusty Wallace too. See, Jeff Gordon is somewhere up here. There he is. All right, looks pretty clean. I remember right there getting behind Brett Bodine because there was a little gap. You know, that is really cool about this updated Super Speedway AI. There's those little gaps. So with the default cars, if you get in that outside lane, you're never going to get back down until you get to the very end of the field, and then you get back down and just work your way back up. It's like just like a conveyor belt. Like the outside lane goes back, the inside lane goes forward. But here, like, these little gaps form, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of get your spot back or just get back in line. That worked out pretty well, especially there at the end when Rusty Wallace got under me. There was a little gap, so I could just get back down and keep going instead of going way back and then having to pass a bunch of guys to get back into 6th. But Ricky Rudd had a pretty strong car. I remember he was leading at the very beginning. All right, what happened to Jeff Gordon here? Was it this lap? These replays look really cool. It was one of these first laps. He blew up going down the back straightaway. And I couldn't really see who it was. Nope, he looks good there. Nope, still looks good there. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm right there in the blue and white car. He blows up right there. Yeah, okay. See, that made me really nervous because sometimes when cars blow up like that, it's almost like they don't really care if anyone's on their inside. They just pull right over. So I was on the inside line, and I had already kind of committed to the inside line. I was all the way on the apron, right there. That's me right there, all the way on the apron, because I wasn't sure what was going on, or if he was just going to slam on the brakes and like slow down or what. And he actually, it looked like he made a move to go low, and then because there was cars down there, stayed high, which worked out really well for me. Then I could get by him before they got to the turn. Yeah, see, then he's slowing down, and then it just accordion effect back here. It looks like Dale Jarrett gets into Jeff Burton. Let's see this here. Yeah, Jeff Burton was kind of trying to get low, and Dale Jarrett was down there. So Jeff Burton just had a lazy spin and then kept it going. I remember seeing those skid marks, or like maybe it was right there. Yeah, he slid right across there, and thinking that that one of those times someone was getting in the dirt, it might have been him, or it might have been someone sliding through there. All right, so that's what happened there, and it bunched everyone up, but there was no caution. See, and the leaders, we just took off there. Let's see, yeah, I'm right there, right behind Kyle Petty. In this lead group, yeah. So that worked out pretty well for me. And then I was in that lead group until the first pit stop. Right in here. Dale and Ricky, 1 and 2. They had the fastest cars. All right, so then that wreck. No, it was at the first pit stop, about lap 60. Okay, we're already under caution there. Okay, that's when I'm pitting under green. That's when the caution comes out. Right here, it's green. So I come off right there. Yeah, see, I was dipping really low just to try and prevent anyone from trying to pass me. But I think I did a pretty good job of getting on pit road. All right, so the caution comes out somewhere right in here. Okay, so they did pit. So why was I a lap down or on the tail end? Okay, the green is still out. Okay, now the caution is out. The flagman is there. There's Dale and Rudd. Am I not in front of them? Yeah, I'm right there. So when the pace car picks up the leader, they would have picked up Dale and Rudd right there. I would have been able to go all the way back around. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't have been a lap down there. I didn't think I would be. Cause right here I'm on the lead lap because Dale and Rudd are on pit road. Hold on 1 second. Where was I when the caution came out? I was off pit road. Boy, I don't know. That seems weird to me. I feel like if Rudd was the leader right here, Yeah. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't feel like I should have lost a lap there. Okay, so here's the wreck. We got, looks like Steve Grissom's trying to come on pit road. And Bill Elliott runs over him. And then Ken Schrader gets hit by Bill Elliott. But, you know, Ken Schrader didn't have really any damage from that, I don't think. And neither did Bill Elliott. It's like everyone just kind of drove away. Okay, what was going on here? So... why did Grissom move up right there? It looks to me like Bill Elliott is coming around. But did Grissom just come off pit road? No, Grissom is just really slow. And he hasn't pit yet. Oh, what's going on here? Boy, he's really slow. Okay, so Grissom had already pit, I guess. You know what? He might have had something wrong with him. Yeah, he's only going 165. So he's like down a cylinder or something and just being a menace. Yeah, holding everyone up. See, like Jimmy Spencer's going 185 there. And Grissom is only going 168. Okay, so Grissom is way off pace. Getting passed by everyone. I never ran into him. And then right here, it looks like he's holding up Loy Allen. Bill Elliott's just avoiding people coming off pit road. I think maybe his AI brain was coming off the turn, and he was coming off the turn just getting into the lane by the wall like he would if he was running single file. But his AI brain, like Elliott hasn't like triggered him yet to say, hey, there's a car on your outside. So he's kind of coming off the turn to get along the wall like he normally would, and not anticipating that there's this really fast car coming around the outside. And I think that's what happened there. Because he's going so slow. By the time he like his AI brain recognized that there was a fast car out there, it was already too late. Bill Elliott was already up alongside of him and ran into him. Well, and that was really it. The rest of the race went caution free. Let's see, where am I at? This restart was a little hectic, but I just hugged the bottom line and got through it. Trying to hold off Earnhardt and Rudd that whole time, hoping for a caution and never getting it. When was the next pit stop? It's like, would have been like 120. I pit right behind Ernie. Let's see here. I'm pretty far behind Ernie there. Yeah, the speed limit's 55. and I'm hitting 55 like right at the line. It helps a lot when you can kind of gauge your speed on one of the AI, so I know if I'm braking too hard or not braking hard enough, and just kind of follow Ernie in there. I mean, that was pretty good. I actually went a little below the limit right there when I shifted down, and then I knew um, what the tach was saying in second gear, so I could speed up a little. Yeah, I got 4 tires that time, and then I beat Ernie off pit road. I beat him off pit road. All right. All right, I exported it. Yep. Whatever. And I saved it. All right, Dale Earnhardt wins it. All right, let's bring up the points here. I don't think I ever led a lap in that race, so I didn't get any bonus points, unfortunately. Nope, that's 92 season. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. No. Results, import. There we go. Yeah. 94 race results. '94 race results. Daytona. Save. Close. Export to 94 points. Okay. Now points. My mouse is messed up. All right, after one event, Dale Earnhardt is the leader by 10 points because he got 5 bonus points for leading a lap and 5 bonus points for lead the most laps. He led 119 laps. So he's in first. 1 win, 1 top 5, 1 top 10. I'm in 6th. Yeah, right where I finished. And, you know, I lost a lap, so that hurts my laps completed. Don't like that, but way better than my 92 Daytona 500, that's for sure. That race was a disaster, so I'll take 6th place. I'm 35 behind Earnhardt. 1 race, 1 top 10. Real quick, the real race, I like to look at the real races. Sterling Marlin won it. This was his first victory in the Cup Series. He had just moved from he was in the 8 car in 93 and then moved to the 4 car when Ernie Irvan moved to the 28 and won this Daytona 500. Let's see. Ernie led a bunch of laps. Earnhardt led a bunch of laps, like always, at Daytona. And, you know, I watched this race, but it's been a while. I don't remember, but I guess there was a fuel mileage thing at the end because it looks like Mark Martin ran out of gas 1 lap before the finish, and so did Jeremy Mayfield. He also ran out of gas. And my man Jimmy Spencer. So this is where I think car owners would get frustrated with drivers sometimes. In this race, there's a wreck and cars are like spinning in turn 3 and stuff. And Jimmy he can't help himself almost. He just flies into turn 3 and ends up getting himself taken out in the wreck too. And he wasn't even like the cause of the wreck or anything. Like the wreck was already happening and cars are kind of like trying to navigate through, and he just goes in and just ends up wrecking himself. I think he just flew in there and ran into Ted Musgrave for no reason. I mean, just a little bit of patience, man. A little bit of patience. But that's not how Jimmy Spencer races, so it is what it is. Harry Gant didn't do so well in his last Daytona 500. Harry Gant didn't do very well in 94 in general. He was just kind of there, but he didn't run like particularly well. And yeah, and Loy Allen Jr. was on the pole for this race and finished 22nd. Yeah, look at all of these entries, man. A ton of people tried to enter. And sadly, there's Rodney Orr and Neil Bonnet, who both were killed in Speedweek's crashes. Um, not sure about all that. Wow, Rick Crawford. Rick Crawford, all the way back in 94. Scott Brayton. He's that IndyCar driver who was killed at Indianapolis in 96. I imagine that's the same Scott Brayton. And there's Danny Sullivan. Danny Sullivan, I guess he tried to make the Daytona 500. He actually ran this car at the Brickyard 400. He made the field. There's a fellow Arizonan, Phil Barkdahl. He didn't make the field either. Yeah, a lot of people didn't make it. But that's a huge field of cars coming to try and make the Daytona 500. Yeah, and they had 4 cautions. There's that wreck Jimmy got himself involved in, lap 81. And look at all those lead changes, man. That's a ton. Ton of lead changes. And Sterling Marlin won it. All right. If anyone checks out the race, thanks so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. I had a great time running it. The real season starts in Rockingham. Kind of glad Daytona's over. I always kind of felt that way back in the day. Like, once Daytona was over, it's like, okay, now let's really go racing at Rockingham. All right, that's it for this one.